Sunset Boulevard. I woke up.
There are times that things go great. There are times that things go okay. And then there's times like today. We unfortunately have no guests. So guess who you're going to hear a lot talking? So I am sorry in advance for this. In advance? See, I'm already screwing up the whole talking thing. So that right there shows you how well this is going to go over. Anyway, my name is Zach Clayton. I started Community Pay It Forward 7 years ago to try to help people in emergency situations. We're asking you to join us by looking at this little QR code. But for you to get that QR code, I need to do this. There we go. Okay, so now you can see this little QR code. So anyway, you go to that QR code, you're going to see all of our business partners. These are small to medium businesses from all over the country. Matter of fact, some are even outside of the country of the U.S., which is really cool. We are working on more and more every day. And our goal is to make it to no matter what you have to do in a day, you can donate to somebody who's asking us for help. And it's a simple thing, folks. All you got to do is you go to them, you make a purchase with these wonderful people who have decided to give us a referral award. Okay, just a referral for doing business with you, or with them, sorry. And we take that referral from your business and we turn that referral into a donation for somebody that you want to support. So if you know somebody who needs help, this is the time when you get a hold of us at 970-909-0751, 970-909-0751. You get a hold of us and you say, hey, you know what? We've got somebody who needs some help. Or we've got a nonprofit that we could use a little bit of additional fundraising. And the greatest thing about it is that we don't need your 501c3 number. We don't need any of that. What we do is we ask you to shop. That's it. Shop with our partners. Turn in your proof of purchase. And once you do that, 80% of whatever these companies have agreed to give us goes to the cause of your choice. Once again, you choose. You choose the partner. You choose who you want to support. You shop with our partners. It is as simple as that. We're going to start things off, and we're going to replay a wonderful, wonderful interview that some imposter did with this crazy-looking character. Oh, that is me. Never mind. This is Mr. Puma Richards from Jay Galt, and we're going to be announcing a brand new partnership with Jay Galt coming up in the very, very near future. So we're extremely excited about that. But what we want to do right now is I want to introduce you to Puma Richards as he introduces you to me. Something like that. This is an interview that he shared last night. It's 15 minutes long, so it takes a couple minutes, but I really want to kind of show this off, and I want to give Puma Richards a little bit of love for doing this great interview with us. So please enjoy. This was a good time. Make sure that you check out Jay Galt Foundation. One of the greatest things that they do is they take, and any of their profits that comes through Jay Galt, a good portion of that goes to a nonprofit, and they share the nonprofit love. And so please check out Jay Galt, especially if you're in a small startup business or medium startup business or large startup business. They're not afraid to try to help anybody get what you need to make sure you stay running. So once again, this is an interview hosted or performed by Mr. Puma Richards, and he's got some funny looking dude in a hat that he's interviewing. So I hope you enjoy this. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Vault Finance Suite. I hope you're doing well. And we've got another great podcast set up for us today with a charity, great one that is really inspiring for business owners. And I'm excited to share the story and the community there with Zach here. So welcome, Zach.
How are you doing, Mr. Richards? It
So
feels weird to
formal.
say Puma. It just feels weird to say Puma. So all I like to think of is a story I listened to about the shoe brand Puma, that it's all by a family thing. So it's kind of funny. But
I wish when I was 3 years old in the early 70s and I was running around and then my uncle said I ran as fast as a Puma, and it's actually ever stuck since. And I wasn't wearing Puma sneakers, but I wish I had named got the copyright at that point, and the trademark at that point. But woulda, coulda, shoulda.
yeah. So
Zach, why don't you share with with the listeners what it is you're with Community Pay It Forward. Why don't you share with the folks what it is that you and your organization does?
What we do, I mean, very simply, Puma, what we do is we want to tell the story of small business owners, small to medium business owners from around the world. It doesn't really matter. I mean, because let's be honest, small business can be done anywhere now. The internet has made business very easy to do anywhere that you go, and on some things. So what we do is we tell their why. What bridge have they built to go over a pitfall that they had, who they are, why they're doing what they do, and a little about them. And then when customers are looking for what they do, they're going to feel a kinship towards them. And then we ask simply, when business is done in this transaction, we simply ask for a referral fee, which, let's be honest here, referral fees are the way of the world. I mean, it doesn't really hurt anybody to have a referral fee or to give away a referral fee if you make a sale. But we do something a little bit different with that referral fee. We take 80% of that referral fee and we ask your new customer who they would like to support. And we have many people who have asked us, hey, can you help us raise money? And we want to get out there. We want to get right in front of them and say, you bet we can. And we try to help out families in emergency needs. We try to help out kids raising money for school, church, or club activities, or find themselves sick or injured, startup businesses, animal lovers. We've got stuff for you. History buffs, we're opening a brand new section for that in the next few weeks. We also support our 501c3s of small to medium business size, and of course our heroes, both country and community.
Great. And you think about it, right? I mean, referral fees go back and forth, and that's how a lot of small businesses work back and forth, right? Networking, making connections, and then if it works out well, sharing in the revenue. And the fact that you were smart enough to figure this out and do it in such a way that it helps a charity, it's so unique. Nobody has thought of this. So could you share with us and the listeners, how you came up with this?
I came up with this because my life was drastically changed. I was in a motorcycle incident. I don't like calling it an accident because it wasn't really an accident, but I was in a motorcycle incident and I was left in a ditch for over 7 hours. I ended up suffering a fractured face, skull, and neck. Lost the hearing in my right ear, and so life had changed. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to go back and do the truck driving and work a 9-to-5 schedule due to constant headaches, mental fatigue and stuff like that. Just can't handle a 9-to-5 schedule. on a lot of days. So that kind of eliminated that. And my first thought, Puma, was a little straight. Well, my first thought, let's be honest here. My first thought, every biker in the world is going to tell you what it is. How's my bike? Seriously, my first thought. Serious first thing I ask. How's Ellie?
Yeah.
My bike. Second thought is I looked around the room and I saw the people that were there to help me. And I knew that, not knowing the severity of my injuries, of course, I knew that for the short time, I knew that I was going to be okay. For about a month of not going to work, these people were going to help me raise money. That wasn't going to be a problem. What does a person do if they just moved to a town and they have nobody in that town who knows them? How are they going to get by? And so I wanted to create something that had to do something with that. And the second part of that is here in Colorado, we've had so many small businesses in the last 10 years due to floods, fires, of course, COVID. So many different small to medium businesses that go out of business. And unfortunately, they are the ones who truly run the economy. And I wanted to find a way to maybe pump them up a little bit and say, hey, you know what? Let's support you and let's get you healthy, because you actually do care about the health of your community. We are not Walmart. As I told you, Puma, Walmart can take and put a store in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and say, you know what, we're just going to see how it goes. Whatever. If it doesn't fly, we've got plenty of other stores to cover up the stink. We can't do that.
Let's try it out.
Owners. Yep. We can't do that as small business owners. We can't do this on a whim. If you're in a town where all the businesses are shut down, all the businesses are boarded up, you're in a town that's struggling to stay afloat. If you're in a town where small businesses thrive and survive, you're in a town that's got pretty active. People are outside walking around. You get to see families out there, and it's a pretty healthy town. Why don't we make all towns have healthy business, healthy economy?
Well, and there's so many pieces that run out of the business, right? I mean, you've got your relationships, the kids, the workers, as well as the community. It's like a spider web that comes out of that, and a healthy business, makes the relationship with the business owner and the spouse much easier. The relationship with the kids much easier. And then, my experience here in Howell, New Jersey has been so many of the business owners give back to the local sports teams, the charities, and so on. So, it's been really important.
God love them for what they do. Okay. If you're giving back to anything, you're doing good, and we want to support you. We think that everything, I came up with Community Pay It Forward because I think that we can find ways that everything we do in a day, we can not only do good for us, we can do good for others. And this is just one of those things that, you can put together your honeydew list and you can accomplish it. And, the partner asks you, hey, can you get 6, 7, 8 things done for me? Yeah. Hey, let me go to the website. Let me punch it in. Wow. Look at this. We can do 5 things right here. And look, we can sponsor, let's just say we can sponsor Martyred Angels, who helps families who lose young children, and simply by shopping. That's all you got to do. We all need stuff. Let's make that count. It's like finding that $20 bill in your coat after you put it on after the summer. It's money you didn't know you had. For me, it's another soda. But if we turn that money into a donation to a single mom who is struggling to put food on the table for the kids, that money becomes so much more important than just cash. It becomes a tool. It becomes a lifeline.
Yeah, for sure. As a small business owner, can you share? Obviously, the story that you tell about how you got in here is so amazing. And quite frankly, I don't know if I would have been up for it after a severe accident like you had, to say, you know what, let me go out and start a business and help other people. So it's absolutely amazing, and I commend you. But as a business owner, I think we're all faced with a point where we say, "Oh, maybe this wasn't the best decision," or should I continue forward? Have you experienced anything like that, or a challenging time in the business?
Absolutely, every day. Puma, the truth about this is that one of the things that I've experienced, and this is not to say I was great with money prior to the accident, but since the accident, we went through a 3-year period where paychecks were more of a comfort to us than expected. We got them in, and at different times, the insurance companies don't work for the people who were in the accidents; they work for the companies. Let's be honest here. And there was massive damage done to my credit, and it really ate up everything that I have. This company, I still to this day run 98% by my disability check. It is so important for me to help others that that's what my main goal is. One of the other things that we do is give away free clothes, free housewares, free furniture whenever we get it. It's really important for me to keep my head on my shoulders and do this, even though it's very tough sometimes when a bill comes in and I'm like going, I just can't pay this. I mean, looks like this week we're not going to have, we're not going to have one of the programs I need to run it. Darn. It's hard to do that. It's really hard to do that sometimes, and you got to keep it in mind that when somebody comes to me and they ask me, Zach, have you been successful? Puma, quite honestly, the first thing that you think of when you hear that is, I'm broke. No, I haven't been successful at all. But what's my mission? My mission is to help people in emergency situations. And for the last 7 years, if I've done nothing else, we've been helping people in emergency situations. So yes.
Well, I think in today's world, we put a price tag or a number on success instead of the the lives that we affect, and we have a positive effect on. And so, hearing the stories about you and your community and your business that you help is just absolutely inspiring, and so thankful that you're here doing this. We certainly appreciate it, and I want to say thank you to you, because I know it's number one, not easy as a business owner, and number two, when you're fighting it out and trying to make a living, it's difficult. So, but thank you, and we appreciate it. How can
Well,
people work with you? How can businesses work with you and get in touch with you?
couple simple ways. You can see the website right above my head. It's communitypayitforward.us. Once again, that's communitypayitforward.us. If you just go there, right at the opening, there's a contact me button. Contact me. If you want to give me a call, it's 970-909-0751. 970-909-0751. And the good thing about it is there's no such thing as long distance anymore. So it doesn't cost you any extra. So 970-909-0751. And the one thing I'd like to tell you, Puma, is, you know what? Our slogan is very, very front, clear, free, clear, that, if we all come together, no one has to go it alone. So that's all we're asking is for you guys, to come and join us. We all get together. We all tell each other stories, because if you're telling somebody's story to someone, they're going to tell it to somebody else. We can all learn this, and nobody ever has to hear about, wow, if I would have heard about you before this happened, we'd never have to hear that again. Because as a nonprofit person, that's devastating to hear.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much, Zach. We appreciate this. This was great. And we look forward to having you back and talk more, because this time just goes so fast. Thank you.
Thank you. So that was awesome. You can kind of see from that video right there at the end, you got to see a little bit about what I listen to on my own spare time. There you go. You can hear it now in the background. Hello, a little bit of Primus. So anybody who knows Primus knows that Primus sucks, which is absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite bands of all time. So just I truly love them. So anyway, I want to once again thank Jake Galt, and I want to really thank Puma Richards for doing this and helping me out. Once again, folks, I'm having a little bit of problem here with my internet. Let me do this. Okay. Is it any better? All right. Looks like we might be a little bit better now. We are having some problems here in Colorado with our internet, so please do forgive me, as you got a nice little picture of me like trying to gouge my eye out. But we will continue to work on this and get everything up and running. One of the things that we want to tell you, we just got a message in, and some of you guys have seen this. Some of you guys have seen it on our comments. We got a really good friend of the show, Irene Takora, and if I remember correctly, Irene is in Japan, and she's up watching our show, and that truly makes me very happy that she would do this. She's talking about being bullied on in a group, in a Facebook group. What I would really like for somebody who thinks it's fun to bully people, I'd really like them to reach out to us, and I'd like to find out why. I'd really like to find out why they think that it's necessary to do things like this. You know, just because, and I think that it's gotten so ridiculous nowadays, the way that the one thing that social media has done, and every old person in the world has said this. It's okay. I'm an old person. I can say stuff like this. The one thing that social media has done is it's taken away any accountability. You can be any schmuck, and you can decide to take and just make fun of people, and there's very little there's very little that can be done about it. Well, it doesn't make it right, one, and I'm not the one to be preaching to anybody. I'm not perfect in any sort of way. But I'm going to tell you something. If you don't have the courage to stand up and say it to somebody face to face, maybe you shouldn't be saying it. There's a lot of times that when you're typing those little words on those keyboard, people can misrepresent what you say. We've all experienced it. You've said something that was completely taken out of context. Completely. It was read wrong. You look back at it and you can understand why they saw what they saw, but you know that that's not what you meant at all. Hate still comes through as hate, though, and there's definitely no way of getting around it. And when you hurt somebody, first off, it's just unnecessary. Quite frankly, it's just unnecessary. It doesn't make you a bigger person. It just makes you a bigger asshole. There, I said it. I don't like cussing on air. Too much. But it truly does. It makes you a bigger asshole. And, somebody like Irene really does, she participates on our show quite a bit. And that's, so I appreciate her greatly. And, we're going to try to find out, because I will guarantee you, if it was somebody in our group that did it, we find out that you're bullying anybody in this group, you're out for good. I don't care if you're one of my sons. I don't care if you're me. Wait, yeah. Yeah, I don't care if you're me. You get caught bullying on our stuff, you know, that's it. You're done. Um, you know, we believe in second chances, but you know, my favorite line, every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. So yeah, we do believe in second chances, but you know, let's stop this. I just put a post out on LinkedIn, and I guess I'm going to share it with everybody because you know I do not have a guest right now. We're going to be getting to some information here pretty soon. It's not going to be just me all standing up on my soapbox. You know, I guess right now this is what I get to do. Um, we There was a post by um, somebody was talking about how one side of the government's doing something, and you know if it was the other side doing it, well, it'd be a lot different. Would it really? Would it? I know a bunch of you guys out there are probably jumping up and down saying, well, yeah, straight. It would. No, you wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. You know why? Because that other side is still going to be fighting against. There's never a right side, left, right, whichever way it is. Neither side is right. And if you believe that your side is 100% right, you're a sheep. You shouldn't be voting anyway. So, you know, I've said it. Um, this is causing our government right now is laughing at us. Okay, our government's getting away with anything and everything they want. They're getting away with this because we're fighting amongst each other. We're not paying attention to what they're doing, so they're getting away with everything. We're not challenging them, we're challenging each other. We're fighting against each other, and we're not focusing on the problem. Um, um, I really, really hope that there is a change that can be made. I hope that we're not so far down the rabbit hole that you know that hate is the way it's going to be now. Doesn't need to be. It's one of the things that we're trying to do here at Community Pay It Forward. There's only one race in this world, and that's the human race. Say it every day, every show. One race. It's the human race. All of us get hurt by the same things. Same things kill us. The same thing that can kill me can kill other people. It's just plain, pure, and simple fact. Now, I'm kind of a clumsy guy, so there are a lot of other things that I might die from because, you know, I'm one of those guys that I'm going to fall into like a shark's cage and, you know, then sprain my knee trying to get out and step on an electric wire. Something stupid is going to happen to me like that. And I know this is true, but, you know, so, I mean, how I'm going to die is probably going to be a little bit different. I'm going to try to go skydiving and end up pulling the chute too soon and right into the motor or something. I know that's going to happen to me. By the way, I'm not going to go skydiving, man. I'm a fat guy. There's not enough freaking parachutes in the world to save me. Please stop. Let's work together as human beings. Let's work together as countrymen, countrywomen, country humans, country citizens, as Americans. Let's work together. Let's figure out solutions to people's problems. Let's save people's lives. Man, every single person in this country is important for some reason. Okay, every single one of us has our ups, our downs, our goods, our bads, our indifference. Okay, let's start working together a little bit instead of being so damn divisive. You know, there's only one way to change. Change the things that are wrong, and that's if we start pushing the right way. If we don't, we're asking for trouble. So let's stop asking for trouble. Let's make sure that we start pushing the right way. I'm done with my soapbox. Now, what we're going to do, and Irene, please, once again, if it was somebody in this group that was bullying you, please let me know who it was. They will be removed immediately. Now, once again, we're going to bring up an interview that I did, an interview that I'm very, very proud of, even though I look huge in this interview. I couldn't believe it. I was looking at this thing going, damn, who's that fat guy wearing my red clothing? No, that's actually me. So we have a wonderful program coming up on July 29th, 30th, and 31st. We've talked a lot about it. And why have we talked a lot about it? Because it's important. It's about saving veteran lives. This is what we believe in. We believe in saving everybody's lives, but right now we're working really hard with Brian Gibson, Project Die Hard, and we're working really hard to make his Hope Stock, once again, July 29th, 30th, and 31st. We're working really hard to help him make the best of this. Hope Stock is going to be something spectacular. The fobs are going to be something much needed, much needed. They're going to be housing 12 solo veterans and 2 families of veterans, and that is so rare. Okay, when somebody comes home, it's not just that person that needs to learn how to readjust. It's their family as well. Okay. This is in all walks of life, but especially in the military. Okay. The military, when you get in there, they take away who you are and create you to be something they need you to be. Well, they don't train you how to become who you were before. That's left to you. Well, that leads to problems. Project Die Hard, Veterans Community Project, all of us were trying really hard to come up with a way that we can help people through this, families through this. The suicide rates, 15,000 veterans is what we're in risk of losing this year to suicides. Suicides. If there becomes another conflict, if the U.S. becomes involved in another conflict, that's only going to up those numbers again. So this is another, like I said, this is a wonderful message from a really, really dear friend, Brian Gibson. This is an interview that we ran a couple months ago, and we want to make sure that that everybody gets a chance to see this. I do want to tell everybody right away that there is something that if you take the chance and you sponsor Brian and Hope Stock, Project Die Hard and Hope Stock, we will be adding to your sponsorship package. We will be adding extras to it by helping you. We'll be adding you to the background every time that we talk about it. We'll run a commercial for you on gold and platinum packages. And we'll do other special things for you on the pACT channel and on Community Pay It Forward. We'll up our game because we really want to see Brian succeed with Hope Stock. So once again, this is a interview that I did with Brian a few months ago. This is Brian Gibson from Project Die Hard and Hope Stock. I hope you enjoy this. Please, if you have any questions, ask us in the chat. If you have any questions whatsoever, we will get a hold of Brian and we can get those questions answered. We will get all the information that you need up on the screen to contact Brian today. So here we go. Once again, this is Brian Gibson, president and founder of Project Die Hard, talking about the upcoming event, Hope Stock.
Raised your hand, said I do swear to fight for freedom anytime, anywhere. And so you went for Uncle Sam to learn the horror of war in far-off foreign land. The things you had to do, the things you had to see, shook you to the core and brought you to your knees. You walked through hell just to find your way back home. But it's all changed and the things the same. You feel alone. Don't give up. Don't give in. Even when you think that you have reached the end, there is hope, there is peace. There is one who loves you more than you believe. When the enemy thinks your every lie, lay your burdens down and feet of pride. Look your hopelessness and fear right in the eye and arise. Sometimes it seems the easy way would be the very thing to take your pain away. But you have yet to follow through. 'Cause in your heart you know that's not what you should do. The memories that haunt you in your sleep, the friends you lost that hurt you way down deep. Some days you have to fight the urge to just let go, but no longer you are stronger than you know. Don't give up, don't give in. Even when you think that you have reached the end, there is hope, there is peace. There is one who loves you more than you believe. When the enemy feels your every lie, lay your burdens down at the feet of Christ. Look your hopelessness and fear right in the eyes and rise and
Hey everyone, my name is Zach Clayton with Community Pay Up Forward. We're here today for a really short PACT short. We're going to be talking to you very briefly about a great program. That was a song that was written and performed by Eric Horner, and the Nashville Band, and it was given, the rights of that song were given to our guest here, Brian Gibson, the founder and president of Project Die Hard. Brian, welcome again. You and I have become really good friends, and people are seeing just about as much of you on this program as they're seeing me, which is a great thing.
Well, again, brother, working with you has been a blessing, and the help you're giving this mission, all I can say is thank you.
Hey, you know what? I do what I do because of guys like you. You know, you guys make this fun. You guys make this exciting. And, you know, our hope is that someday the work that we're doing together is really going to make a difference in the lives of not just veterans, not just their families, but the lives of everybody. Because let's be honest here, if we're helping to improve lives, all lives are going to get going to be better. So, Brian, July 29th through 31st, you have a wonderful, wonderful project coming up, wonderful program coming up. It's called Hope Stock. Can you go on ahead and give us a little bit of information about Hope Stock, what you're going to be doing, and maybe tell some people about it?
Well, Hope Stock is our big annual event that we do. It is designed, or the intent of Hope Stock is to bring veterans together and those who love veterans to a place with music and food and camaraderie and just to have a good time and just relax. It is also one of our major fundraisers throughout the year. But again, it's to bring hope to my brothers and sisters.
You know, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, this is our second annual one that we're doing, and it's turning out to be bigger and better than last year. We have Chris Turner coming back. He's a Marine Corps veteran, country music singer. He will be he'll be performing Saturday night on the 30th. Opening for him is Jessica Muse. You've seen her on The Voice. Right, she's going to come and open for him. But yeah, we got Friday night, all day Saturday, and Sunday morning, all just starting to really, really get going.
Well, that's fantastic. I know that you've got everything from barbecue to breakfasts to, you know, I mean, you guys are just jam-packed meet and greets. You're looking for vendors and other charities, other like-minded charities to come and join you. You're going to have a kid zone and just so much more ceremonies. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on during your ceremonies.
Well, our remembrance ceremony is that it's a remembrance ceremony. This event is held at Forward Operating Base Rush, which everybody knows, and I'll repeat, is named after Sergeant Courtney Rush of the United States Air Force. She lost her fight to the demons January 3rd, 2012. Our remembrance ceremony is for our Project Die Hard families. We do a simple little talk about it, and then we put a little car in a balloon and we release it. You know, it's just so that people don't forget that the war still goes on here at home.
All of the upcoming FOBs, in which of course our main focus right now is on getting the first one. You can't get to the second one until the first one's built. All the FOBs are going to have the name of a hero who has lost the battle, and that's not trying to glorify what the act, but it's to glorify the individual and the accomplishment and the horror of losing the battle.
Again, the war still goes on here at home,
yeah.
And we lose too many every day.
Yeah.
But,
you've got 4 packages that you're looking for people. You've got 4 packages that you're looking for people to go on ahead and help you sponsor. You've got a bronze package, which is anywhere from $100 to $499. That your logo will appear on the patron board. Can you explain the patron board to us, please?
Well, we built this stage last year, and we got these 5 foot wide by 10 foot tall risers on each side of the step. And if you become a patron at that level, or a sponsor at that level, your logo goes on that banner that hangs on each side of the stage.
Wow, that's fantastic. You've got a silver package anywhere from $500 to $999. This is going to be you get your logo on the patron board, correct?
Mhm.
And you get mentioned in all announcements. And just to let you guys know, here at pACT on the pACT channel, we're going to up every package that you've got. Okay, if you sponsor, I don't care if it's the $100. If you sponsor, Hope Stock in any way, any shape or form, Brian's going to tell us who you are, and we are going to announce to the world that you sponsor them. You will flash your logo behind us during any time that we mention Hope Stock, because this cannot be done without your help. So we're going to add that to this page every time that I appear and we're talking about Hope Stock. If you become a sponsor of Hope Stock, if you get behind Project Die Hard and this wonderful project, and you get this building of hope, of help us get this built, we will we'll up it, and we'll throw your logo behind us anytime that we brought it up. This is so important, and your participation is that important. We don't care. We will do whatever we can. We'll even bring you on the show if you'd like to come on and talk about your participation. This is important, and we support. We here at pACT Channel, we here at Community Pay It Forward, we are all behind Brian and everything that he's doing. So we'd like to add that to this paper, all these packages. If you want to sponsor Brian in any way, we will add your logo to all of our background and everything else. So, but once again, the bronze, you're going to be up here on the patron board. Silver, you're going to be announced in all announcements. A gold package, which is $1,000. You get everything on the bronze and silver, but you also get featured on all the social media. And we all know right now, social media is business. Okay. You want to be found on you want your business to be found, you got to be on social media. As much fun as social media is not quite often, it's very important in your business. And then we're also looking for people of the platinum status, which is a bronze. You get everything in the bronze, silver, gold, your logo on the event poster and on the t-shirt. We've also upped this package. If you are on a gold, if you sign up for a gold package, we'll run a 30-second spot on pACT channel up to the end of the event. Okay. And matter of fact, we'll run a 30-second spot for you through August 31st. Okay. So we're going to run a 30-second commercial for you. If you purchase a gold sponsorship, you do platinum, we'll do a 1-minute commercial. You either come on and we pre-record it, or you send us a 1-minute spot. We'll run it every show on every pACT show until August 31st. So there's a couple more things that we're going to add to just try to get you to be part of this wonderful, wonderful program. Brian, really quickly before we have to step off here, please go on ahead and tell everybody one more time what the purpose of the FOB of Project Die Hard is and what you hope to see with Hope Stock.
Well, the purpose of Project Die Hard is to bring hope to America's heroes. We lose too many to suicide every day. Our facilities are there to be a physical place where a veteran can come for a day, a weekend, a week, a month, up to a year, and get the help they need. Again, we're also looking to partner with like-minded veteran services to give them a spot on our properties, because we do believe in teamwork makes the dream work. Hope Stock, again, it's held at forward operating base for us because we believe in complete transparency. You come to this event, you get to see what we're working on and where your help goes.
Yeah, and the other thing that you get to do, folks, is exactly what Brian just said. You can see exactly where your donation dollars are going to go. There's nothing hidden in Hope Stock. Your donations, the books are always available to you. All you have to do is ask. Hope Stock is not one of the Hope Stock and Project Die Hard are not one of these projects that, you know what, they're going to have to take and use fancy words to confuse you with where the money's gone. This is all about saving hero lives. Community Pay It Forward, the pACT channel are proud partners with Brian, with Hope Stock, with Project Die Hard, with JR and Veterans Ranch, with all of the other partners that are coming to this. And we're very proud to be a huge part of the founding tripod, I guess is what you could kind of call us, of Project, I'm sorry, I cannot believe I screwed this up. Veteran Community Project, the VCP. We're building a program all about, our goal is, our mission is the mission. We will be helping veterans, the whole veteran, and we're not going to be helping a piece and passing them on to somebody else. We're going to find solutions to problems, and we can do it, but we need your help to make sure that this goes through. Your first participation, you can really help us out by becoming a sponsor, becoming a partner, participating in any way. And you go to contact@projectdiehard.org, and Brian can send you the information. Once again, that's contact@projectdiehard.org. You can also find all the information on communitypayupforward.us, communitypayupforward.us, and go to the To Save 22 tab. You scroll down a little ways, you're going to find all the information about Hope Stock. You can take and do us a huge favor. You can find this wonderful poster here, this poster right here. You can take and you can print this poster off, and you can hang it up in your store, and you can say, we want to be part of this. We want to save lives. This is an ongoing project where our mission is very simple. There's not anything hidden about this. Our heroes served us. It's our turn to serve them. Project Die Hard, and as we mentioned before, JR with the Veterans Ranch, Community Pay It Forward, we're really trying to make a difference here. And Brian, this is such a wonderful program that you've got going. As you and I discussed yesterday, I won't be able to be there because if I do that, I'm getting married on that day, so I think I'm getting to a little bit of trouble.
Again, brother, we understand. We put God, family, mission, so you're covered under the family clause.
Yeah. So I've got an excused absence, we'll call it then. But the one thing that we're not going to do is we're not going to shun our responsibility. You can look forward to this video playing multiple times. You're going to be able to find this video right on the To Save 22 website. Brian's going to be attaching it to a lot of his stuff. You can find it on our Facebook. You're going to see it on the pACT channel. Quite often, we're going to try to play this at least 3 times a week. We'll let you know when this is going to replay, but this is such an important message. This is such an important mission. We need your help. We want you to be able to understand exactly what you can do to help us out. Once again, we're looking for sponsors. Bronze, $100 to $499. Your logo will appear on the patron board. Silver, this is $500 to $1,000, $999. Your bronze is you'll be mentioned in all the announcements, plus you'll be on the patron board. Gold, you'll receive both of those other things and featured on the social media outlets. Plus, pACT channel will run a 30-second commercial for you until August 31st. And then, of course, platinum for $2,000. You get everything on bronze, silver, and gold, except for your 30-second video can now be a 1-minute video as a sponsor of Operation Hope and a sponsor of Project Die Hard. We need you to call us today or get a hold of us by email is the best way. all you have to do is reach out at contact@projectdiehard.org, contact@projectdiehard.org. Or if you want to come through us, you need the information, Brian shares all the information with Community Pay It Forward, and we are proud to be able to sponsor and show our support for Brian by sharing it with you. But I definitely suggest get on this gentleman's busy schedule and have a conversation with him. You can learn his passion, you can learn his love for his country, for his veterans, and for his brothers and sisters. This is something that's a lot more important than either one of us. This is not a me problem, it's not a you problem, this is a we problem. We can fix this together. So we're gonna cut this one short. Brian, I appreciate you joining us very much. Can you one more time give us your website so people can check things out?
ProjectDieHard.org. We're on Facebook at Project Diehard 22. We're on Instagram as Project Diehard. We're all over the social media.
And if you have any trouble finding them, you can always find them on communitypayitforward.us. My name is Zach Clayton. We've been visited today on this little PACT short by Brian Gibson, the founder and president of Project Diehard. And, Brian's in this situation because he literally pulled the gun out of his mouth. And he's dedicated his life to God, and David dedicated his life to saving his brothers and sisters. We want to thank you one more time, Brian, for coming on and sharing this. And please be looking for this video. Make sure that you lead people to this video, and we can show them, we can teach them exactly how this works, and we can make this a very, very successful July event. Once again, it's July 29th through 31st. At Project Diehard. So if you have any more information, please just contact us, 970-909-0751. One more time, that's 970-909-0751. We thank you very much, and please remember, nobody has to go it alone. If we all come together, just help us out, and you're going to be helping our heroes out, which in turn is helping our community out. My name is Zach Clayton, President and founder of Community Pay It Forward. You've been listening to a PACT short with Brian Gibson. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, so once again, that was an interview done by a very large man with a very important man, Brian Gibson, founder and president of Project Diehard. This is a very unique idea. It's a very wonderful idea, and we do hope that you consider taking and putting your business where your heart is. And that's one of the things that we always try to ask you. All you got to do is sponsor for Brian, and we here at the PACT channel, we're going to do everything that we can do to show you thank you, love, and respect. Please make sure that you go to projectdiehard.org. Once again, that's projectdiehard.org, and you can sponsor everything that they do. We are making a real quick announcement. I just noticed that we are having an email issue, and it may take us a while to figure this one out. So for temporary times, we have a new email. I had to create it while we were doing this, so please excuse the rapid notice of this, but it is communitypayitforward@gmail.com. Once again, that's communitypayitforward@gmail.com. Please reach out to us right there for the time being. We will get this fixed as soon as we can. We just need a little bit of time. So once again, that's communitypayitforward@gmail.com. Of course, the phone number is still the same, 970-909-0751, 970-909-0751. Brian is not the only one with an event coming up. We were hoping that we were going to be joined by our friend Janet from Healing Warriors, but unfortunately, she was not able to come. On Sunday, May 22nd, which is not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. They have an event that is a 5K fun run. This is going to be at Spring Canyon Park in Fort Collins on Overland Trail, it looks like. Start time is 10 a.m. and the end time is 3 p.m. I'm going to tell you this, if I was running that long, oh, who the hell am I kidding? I'd never run that long. I couldn't think of anything I would run that long from. So I'd give up. You know, bear chasing me, I'm laying down. He can gnaw on me for a while, quite a while actually. So, but hopefully you are in a lot better shape than I am, and you can get out there. Of course, you can always walk. They're encouraging you and your kids and your dogs to all get together. And and come out and run for Healing Warriors program. Healing Warriors is all about our veterans. Again, another thing that we're doing for our veterans, but this is for our veterans who are unable to get any medical services, be it homelessness or having difficulties just getting to any getting to the doctor, getting to the VA, whatever it is. Healing Warriors has pop-up clinics all over the country, and what they are, I'm sorry, all over northern Colorado, and what they do is they give free services to our heroes who need them. Right here is their Facebook page. Please make sure that you go on to the Facebook page and you check it out. You get signed up. It is $40 for adults and $20, or I'm sorry, $25 for children 12 and under. Dogs are welcome. The description of the event, folks, is the Healing Warriors Program 5K Fun Run Walk is a fun, family, pet-friendly event held in Spring Canyon Park in Fort Collins. And it says beautiful Spring Canyon Park in Fort Collins. Let me tell you something, being a Colorado guy, if it's in Fort Collins, beautiful. I love that town. I just can't afford to be there. So, well, nobody can afford to be there, but, you know. This is a professionally timed event, and it's perfect for serious runners who may be looking to improve in time or just have a fun time running, jogging, or walking to support veteran families. Check-in begins at 9 a.m. and the race begins at 10 a.m. Each registered participant will receive a quality race shirt, American flag, and a goodie bag. Color guard and race kickoff before the starting pistol. And the activities at the park begin at 10:30 a.m. with snacks, food trucks, music, vendors, information, tents, and more. They have a great friend of mine is the one who you contact for this, and it's Janet at Healing Warriors. Healing Warriors is one of our community pay it forward cause partners. You can always donate to Healing Warriors by simply shopping with our partners. Again, this little guy here, you scan him with your phone, you just hit the QR scanner, click on that, and as soon as you do that, it's going to take you to all of our partners. It's updated multiple times during the week. I'd like to say daily, but somebody's kind of slacking on that. But it's it's updated multiple times a week where we add our new partners to this. So go on there, find the partner that is going to fulfill your needs for your business, for your family, for your church, for your boss, for your whoever. There's all kinds of things there. You can shop nationally, you can shop locally, you can shop internationally. You know, we've got, as I mentioned earlier, we got a couple partners from out of the United States, which is exciting for us. Brian, my brother, you just missed it. I just was talking about you. we were literally just played the interview that we did a couple weeks ago, or I'm sorry, a couple months ago. So, Brian, if you have the time, please join us. We can talk more about it today. So, and that's great to see Brian popping up. And as always, we never get enough talking to him and hearing what he's got going on. So, that's funny. An error occurred. Wait a minute, then try again. Hopefully that went through. I don't know. But we do support Healing Warriors as much as we can. We are trying to find a way to get there. Hopefully it'll come through this time, brother. There you go. I hope it came through this time. So, but we're going to be joined here in a minute by my savior, Brian Gibson, who can talk to us more about the Hope Stock and what they got going on. He's going to be joining us. Thank God. So maybe I don't have to continue to stumble through all this. Here's the information about the 5K fun run for the Healing Warriors. There's all kinds of information on here. Right here's the link for Healing Warriors Fun Run. You can also visit them and you can learn more about their program. Healing Warriors does offer free services to our veterans with their pop-up tents and clinics all over the state of Colorado. So please make sure you support them. We're going to get them back on here soon because we'd like to see this happen all over the place. It's an important thing, and we just want to see it happen more. I'm now being joined by my brother, Brian Gibson. How you doing?
How you doing, brother? How you doing? We might have a little echo. My system updated here at the fob, and I'm having some technical stuff.
You know what? I'm telling you something that I've had more updates today, and all they've done is wreck everything I own. I no longer have my emails right now, so I had to create a new email because I got to figure out what happened. And so, all kinds of fun stuff. Brian, do you have any update on what's going on with stock? So, all kinds of fun stuff. Brian, do you have any update on what's going on? Wow, I can't hear it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. There we go. That should be better.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're having our first volunteer meeting this Saturday here at the fob for Hope Stock. So if anybody is in the area, 189 Haven of Love Drive, Makanda, Illinois, come by here 10 o'clock in the morning. And we're going to start collecting volunteers for Hope Stock because there's a lot of moving parts.
What kind of volunteers are you looking for right now, Brian?
Oh, wow. What do we need volunteers for? Well, we need volunteers to man booths, just the operations, the behind the scenes stuff. Making sure the food people got water and, make sure all the little stuff is happening. So me and my team can be around answering questions.
That's extremely important because you guys are going to be doing stuff that, what we talked about, we introduced you guys as, you guys are going to have a dozen single veterans and 2 families. Is that correct? Yeah.
That's when Fob Rush becomes operational, we will be able to house 12 single veterans and 2 veterans with their families for up to a year.
Tell us a little more about in which I know a lot of people have heard this, but you know what? People can never hear it enough. Let's be honest. So the mission is the mission, and the mission is what's important. Please tell us exactly what the FOB is, and can you tell us the story behind why this isn't so important to you?
Well, again, people need to hear it. If it wasn't for God's grace, I would have been one of the 22. Project Die Hard started when, that for our new viewers, okay, so a lot of your viewers know me, but for our new viewers, my name is Brian Gibson. I am the founder and president of Project Die Hard. I served 26 years in the United States Army as a combat medic. I self-medicated with alcohol up until the point where it came real close to costing my life. And then God saved my life. Then I got a call from the wife of one of my brothers in arms, guy that I've done a few tours with. And she goes, "Doc, what do I do? What do I do?" And I'm like, "What's going on?" She goes, "He's hanging in the garage." That's when I said something better had to be done. So that's where Project Die Hard started. Our mission is to bring public awareness to veteran suicide and to help veterans transition from active duty military back to the civilian world. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to build facilities all over this great nation where a veteran can come and stay for a day, a weekend, a week, a month, up to a year to get the help they need, whether it be therapy, counseling, job skills. Just, we are going to be beacons of light throughout this nation. So we formed in 2018. 2019, we just got rolling, and then we all know what happened in 2020. But during that time, we had 20 acres and a 10,000 square foot building donated to us here in Makanda, Illinois. It's in the middle of wine country of Illinois. I didn't know Illinois had a wine country until I came up here. But it's a quiet back in the woods, and it's just a beautiful place. And Hopestock is coming up real fast, real furious. We still got room for some sponsors on the t-shirts. I'm not, I say, all these updates today in my system, I can't access jack, so I can't show you pictures of the t-shirt or anything of that nature.
That's okay. We'll share them as soon as that's all good and ready to go. They can always find more information out simply by visiting your website, which we've got right down here, projectdiehard.org, or you can always check out, keep checking with us, because as we had made mention in the video that we just watched, we do repeatedly show that video multiple times a week, and there's a reason why we do that. This mission is important not just to Brian, not just to me. It should be important to everybody who loves this country. And quite frankly, if you're in this country, you should really love this country and love our heroes. They give up of themselves to support us. It's time that we support them. Can you give us a rundown of the sponsorship packages, please?
Oh, sponsorship packages. Well, we got $99 to $100. Get your logo on the patron board that people will come and see when they come to Hopestock. From there to $500, get you a social media shout out. Again, your logo goes on the board. I'm really pushing the gold and platinum packages because that's where your bang for the buck is. A gold package is $1,000. That gets you a 30-second commercial on your website and 6 other podcasts. Plus, Friday night the 29th is going to be live streamed out to about 2 million people. So your company can get worldwide recognition that you're helping veterans. The 2000 Platinum gets everything else plus a 1-minute video, and your logo goes on the event t-shirt.
And we just want to let you know that that video, that commercial that we're going to be running for you lasts not until July 31st, the end of Hope Stock. That video is going to run through August 31st. We're going to continue to run that video as our show of appreciation for what you've done. Once again, as we've already stated in this event is very important to us. This organization is extremely important to us, and the success of everything that Brian is doing is really, I mean, let's think about this. The success of Brian, Project Die Hard, and Hope Stock is something that's going to benefit all of us, every single one of us. When one soldier dies, we all die a little bit. When one veteran dies, we all die a little bit. As I stated before, the numbers add up to over 15,000 a year.
Yeah. Again, this is a blessing, this 20 acres and 10,000 square foot building. But we need people to go to Project Die Hard, become that monthly patron. Whether it's $22 a month or $22,000 a month, every one of our patrons gets the same right. You get to come to our facilities and see where your money's going. You go to our website, you can see all the way back from the day we began, all of our 990s are tax returns. I don't take a salary. None of my board gets paid. This is that we are a true nonprofit organization, but we need your help. This building costs money. There's electricity, there's water, there's insurance. Let's not talk about the new roof. You know, this is what Hope Stock
That
is.
new roof, though, you know, maybe we should talk about that, because that right there is one reason why there is not a chance for, that's one of the main reasons why there's no chance to be housing veterans immediately. That's one of the things that needs to be done immediately. We cannot move anybody in. We cannot move anybody in until it's safe, until it's secure, until it's ready to go. You know, as much as it's a pain in the butt when the people say, hey, this building's unsafe, we can't just say, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Move them in. That doesn't happen.
It breaks my heart every day when I get veterans that I have to refer out, when I know what this place can be. What this place can be. It's, you know, but we can't do it alone.
No.
This is where, as I always say, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. We got you, JR. Yeah, this is, look, my brother's here. I mean, come on, the Veterans Ranch. Y'all heard of the Veterans Ranch from Zach? They're bringing their equine programs to our properties. So, see, by supporting one, you support all of us.
This isn't the greatest thing about the FOB, and we've only got a few minutes left here, Brian, but I thank you very much for coming on and joining me and saving my proverbial backside, because I've been sitting here fumbling through everything this evening. But one of the greatest things about what you're doing is that you're building Project Die Hard is building a chance, okay? But it's not only a chance for our veterans to live and live better, you're also building a chance for other nonprofits to come in and show what you can do. Show your support for our veterans.
Yeah.
Who are some of the other people who, once this is up, once this is running, who are some of the other people that are going to be there at the FOB?
Well, we got Emerald Therapy is coming. They're going to do the therapies. JR is doing the equine. We're still talking with a couple people about bringing soft skills. Jay from the Disability Channel, right? They're coming down here to North America. They're going to teach veterans how to run a TV studio, to go out and do documentaries and things, you know. That could be a veterans therapy.
Very much.
Again, all we ever ask from any other nonprofit that wants to team up with us is share our mission, tell people about us. You know, that's all we ask. You, community pay it forward. You're going to have a building here where you get to store things to give to veterans. Wow. Right? Have I said anything about rent? No, right? Because you're helping. You're doing something that we don't have to worry about now.
Yep. And that's just, it's one of the, like I said, it's one of the wonderful things about the program that you've put together. There is one other way that you can support Project Die Hard, and here's a little video to show you how. Again, no one has to do it alone when we all come together. Brian, we got to finish this up. But like I said, my brother, thank you very much for coming on. Thank you. Keep up the great work. And please remember that sponsoring, when you gold and on platinum right now, is going to get your name, your message in front of close to 3 million people. $2,000 for 3 million people to see your name. I think that's a pretty good price. I truly do.
And showing that you care about veterans.
That's right. So
yeah.
And it's truly a simple.
And it is a tax write-off because we.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. So. Yeah, that's too. Yeah, you know what? We all know $2,000 is a lot of money right now, but you know what? It's $2,000 you're going to get back. Or, well, you're going to save. So why not? Let's do this. Brian, how did they get a hold of you? One more time, please.
contact@projectdiehard.org is our email. Visit our website, projectdiehard.org. And then our Facebook page is Project Die Hard 22. Go on there, like, follow, share. We have a group in there called Project Die Hard Volunteers. Go ahead and join that group because that's where we put a lot of our information on what we're doing and where we need the help. And then, again, if you're in the area, come on out here Saturday, 10 a.m. We'll show you what we're working on, and we'll see if you have a skill that could help us make Hope Stock great.
Can you give us that address one more time?
189 Haven of Love Drive, Makanda, Illinois.
All right. Well, thank you, Brian. I'd love to ask you a question. Can you stick around in the green room for about 5 minutes? I have something I need to speak to you about.
Sure.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you, Brian. Let's make sure that we get out there. Let's make sure that we support Project Die Hard, support Hope Stock. Be there, do what you can do, because if you don't, why? Why aren't you going to do it? Hey, everybody, we're going to be ending the show now. Thank you very much for putting up with myself, my rantings. But I do really like the fact that we got to not only watch the video of Brian and I talk a couple months ago. I also want to thank Puma for for allowing me to show the podcast that he aired last night. Again, that was a podcast that he did with me. So it's kind of weird seeing me watching me. It's always kind of one of those weird things. So, but we just really want to remind you that, you know what? Nobody has to go it alone. If we all come together, we can make this world a better place. Please understand this message. If we all come together, we can make this world a better place. Simply by scanning this little code right here, you shopping with any of those partners, you can give to so many worthwhile people. People in emergency needs, kids trying to raise money for school and church. Great projects like Project Die Hard, like the Veterans Ranch, like so many of them that you've seen. Deb's MMA Closet, which joined us a couple weeks ago. So many people who have come to us that said, you know what? Yeah, we want to be part of the solution. And it's as simple as shopping. That's all we ask you to do. Change your shopping habits, turn in a proof of purchase, and let's change lives. We might not change them forever, but we might. Please remember to love somebody out there, because somebody out here loves you. Please remember that, you know what? Caring isn't all about money. If you have an extra hoodie in your car, if you have an extra pair of shoes or socks in your car, and you see somebody with holy socks, holy shoes, get it to them, hand it to them on the street. You know what? They're not doing you any good in the closet, so let's make sure that they get onto the bodies of people who need them. You have food that you're not going to eat, throw it in an old butter bowl, hit zap on the microwave, heat it up a little bit, go and hand it to somebody who's battling with hunger. Hunger, cold, everything that, as I said earlier, everything that can harm you can harm somebody else. Let's just make sure that we all come together, because when we all come together, there's nothing that we cannot do. My name is Zach Clayton. Join us next week right here on pACT, where we will have a show. I have verified guests for next week, so we will have a show. Well, at least right now I have verified guests. We'll see what happens next week. But if you need to get a hold of us, please remember right now we do have a temporary email address. It's communitypayitforward@gmail.com. That's communitypayitforward@gmail.com. Phone number, as always, 970-909-0751, 970-909-0751. Have a great day. We'll see you next week.
Stepping out of her fear, bring me home. Out alone to show me the way. You wanna be a part of Sunset Boulevard.